I thought I was a man back then. Yeah, yeah. And then about 18, I joined the service because I got laid off at my job. And I was like, I'm going to find me something that won't lay me off. Joined the Army, got in, got out.
Did you get out properly or did you get thrown out?
I'm one of the few, the proud, the honorably discharged. You know, but I got out and went back home. There was no work. And my father had been transferred out here. So I went ahead and come on out here. And I wasn't here 18 hours before I had a job.
So let me ask you this. You were talking about you can get a job, but you can't get a career. And being a military vet, isn't it possible for you to get a check? And when I say a check, due to, I guess, alcoholism would be considered a disability or a codependence or whatever you want to call it, and it may be related to mental illness. So have you ever sought veteran benefits?
Well, I'm not retired. I can get VA benefits in general, but it's not like when you're retired when everything it just comes to you.
No, I'm talking about now. Right now, I know several veterans who get checks because of their disabilities.
Yeah, I have a cousin that got a mental disability, and he gets checked. I've never even thought about even applying for that.
You don't think you could get a mental disability check?
Well, I just think that's just like wasting the government's money. I can get out there and work.
Man, if I could pass myself off as crazy and get a check, I'm all good. I'm all good. Whatever I need to do.
I've been asked that question more than once before, believe it or not.
I mean, you get military benefits, health benefits now, right? Correct.
Yeah, I mean, I can go to the VA right now if I need to, get a leg cut off or something, get a tooth pulled.
You get your check and we ain't got to worry about you trying to drive nowhere. You can just sit at home, we ain't got to worry about you going to work.
Welcome to today's
So by him getting that check, he won't be, he can't get a DUI again?
It'd be, well, I don't know. I'm thinking that he just stays but at home, then we ain't got to worry about it. But he had that check, he'd wait for that check to come in the first of the month, head straight to the bar. So you prefer drinking at the bar or drinking at home?
I got hooked up with this one bar where everybody knew everybody. It was kind of like the little redneck Cheers, you walked in, everybody been going there for 10, 20 years, and everybody's known everybody for 10, 20 years. Now it's been 30 years, and they still are all at that bar unless they've, passed on.
But have you ever thought about getting a designated driver? Or?
Yeah, well, designated drivers are hard to come by in my little circle of friends because they all drink. Now, if you want to hire a driver, again, that's expensive. I understand why, people like me every now and then will get a DUI when they are just trying to get home. Maybe had just one too many. But there's a lot of people out there that can't afford the driver and the chauffeur. There's a lot like Lindsay Lohan and stuff like that. How they get a DUI when they got $1 million in their pocket when they can just call somebody and have a driver pick them up?
Yeah, we ain't talking about Lindsay. We talking about you, man. We don't care what she did.
Well, I'm broke.
But let me ask you this, man. Do you ever think about you could kill somebody?
Yeah.
Or kill yourself,
yeah.
and the stress you would put on your family by being so irresponsible.
That second DUI. When I got out of the car. Well, like I said, I took a break, and 10 years later down the road again. Third DUI.
He said he was driving 3 miles an hour. Like what?
Yeah, that was.
He could have walked faster, right?
Yeah.
Not that night.
So when you're at this bar and you're trashed like that and you're getting ready to walk out, your friends don't say nothing?
No, a lot of
times
they
say good night. We'll see you later.
Well, a lot of times they do, but you spend so many nights there, they start to think that that's normal for you, that you're not drunk. I had a person tell me one time I walked in, it's like, Joe, what's your problem, man? You all down and stuff, and I'm like, no, I'm not down. I'm just sober. And it's like, wait a minute, I've never seen you drunk. I was like, no, you've never seen me sober.
That's scary.
And that's how it is. And it's like that at a lot of your little local pubs where everybody goes and they meet the same people every day.
So when you get to the point of alcoholic, your drunk is no longer fun and cheery. You're no longer, tipsy anymore. It's not the same thing as, people drink and they laugh and they do things that they wouldn't do. But when you get to the point of being an alcoholic, you're That's just a state of mind, huh? It doesn't have
That's
any.
not necessarily true. That's not necessarily true at all. You know, if I do go out and have drinks, one, I don't drive anymore, which is rare for me to go out.
You have a driver's license?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, of course. Wouldn't have got here today without it. But don't get me wrong, I rode Marta for quite a few years.
Okay.
Marta was my best friend.
Good. We might want to get you back on, Marta.
Yeah, right?
So nobody says anything, and like I said, the state of mind. So you get happy when you get drunk, or you go home and beat the wife, kick the dog. What do you do?
No, believe it or not, I'm more of a happy drunk than anything, you know?
Yeah.
I really am. I'm not that guy that goes into the bathroom or comes out crying or, you know.
Throw up? Do you throw up?
Walks up to somebody and wants to punch them.
You throw up? Do you throw up? Ever
No,
throw up?
unfortunately, I've never been a person that's really like gotten the hangover too much. Now, when I get a hangover, it probably is alcohol poisoning because I've drank way too much.
Do you remember the first time you ever blacked out?
No, I don't remember.
But you know that you have, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever woke up in a strange place or outside?
Man, too many times. Too many times. Whose house am I at? Who's this person I'm next to? That ain't fun. That ain't fun at all.
How about a black eye? You ever woke up with a black eye? Never
No.
got knocked out of the bar?
I don't get in the fights.
Wow. Okay. So I guess they always say people have to want to change in order to change your behavior, and I guess you're not there yet.
No, you know, I have.
What's it going to take? I guess that's the better question. What's it going to take for you to put the bottle down and to move forward?
Can't tell you. Don't know.
'Cause you need a taste right now, huh?
No, I'm good.
You had a taste.
A taste. You know what they call it, a taste?
No, I ain't one of these people that like if I don't have one, I'm gonna be hitting the medicine cabinet for the rubbing alcohol.
So, yeah.
You know, you got a different picture of an alcoholic than I do.
Or what is it? The cough syrup.
Oh yeah, there you go, the cough syrup. Yeah.
So ain't no cough syrup in your house.
No sir, no sir. I did have a mother-in-law like that once.
Wow. So are any of your kids in this same state?
No. My kids are good, man. They both had drinks and they're both like, I don't like it. You know.
Do they ever say, Dad, you got to cut this bull out?
They have.
Often.
You know. No, not often because we don't really speak about it often. You know. As long as I'm not in trouble, we usually don't speak about it too much.
So what other kind of arrest do you have? Because I know it just couldn't be just the 3 DUI. Got to be a little more to it.
Well, I did get hit with a possession of cocaine 5 years ago.
Good Lordy, boy, you just all the boy.
Yeah. Sad thing wasn't even mine.
What do you?
Because if it would have been carpet fresh. I'd have rubbed that all in the car. I didn't even know it was in the car.
Wow, man, you just can't catch a break guy.
That's all. I mean, it is what it is. My roommate, I knew what he was and what he did, and I knew he took my car out that day. I should have known better than to jump in that car without looking at it.
He's able to be carpet fresh.
If I'd have known, it would have been like that. Carpet fresh. I'd have rubbed it in with my foot.
And of course, the friend didn't own up and say it was mine. You know, he
didn't even bail me out of jail. The man was a millionaire. Didn't even bail me out of jail.
Oh, wow. So, what's the most time you did in jail or prison?
I did jail one time for 3 weeks. Back as the second DUI, and my fine was $1,000. Well, I paid it the day of court. 6 months later, I get a sheriff knocking on my door. It's like, "Where's your receipt if you paid for it?" Click, click. Took me to jail for 3 weeks before they found out I paid for it.
Wow. So the cocaine possession, how much time did you do for it?
I did my time served and had.
So how long were you in jail? So 3 weeks is the longest.
Yeah, I did 10 days in jail, and then I got out, and they hit me with 3 years probation. 80 hours community service, $5,000 fine.
Good Lord.
And I got a first offenders. I got lucky on that. I got a first offenders, and they were nice enough to give me that.
So you know the court system pretty well, huh?
I know enough not to want to be there anymore.
So give us some